Level 1, the HTML beginner. You're 17 years old, watching YouTube tutorials at 1 a.m. while everyone else is asleep. You type your first heading tag. It feels meaningless. Then the text appears on the screen and something clicks. You realize people built entire companies with this. You spend 3 weeks learning HTML and CSS. Nobody around you understands why you're obsessed. Your friends think coding is for geniuses. You finally deploy it. You secretly think they might be. You send job applications. You stare at the live link for 20 minutes straight. Most companies ignore you. You center a div once and celebrate like you won the Champions League. Flexbox feels impossible. Media queries feel illegal, but every night you come back anyway. One more tutorial, one more project, one more bug. Level 2, the beginner front-end developer. You learned JavaScript. Not well. Just enough to make buttons work, and AP is respond sometimes. You build your first portfolio website. It takes 9 days. You redesign it 14 times. Keep applying anyway. One startup responds. The pay is terrible. You accept immediately. Some reject you instantly. One recruiter asks for 3 years of experience for an internship. You laugh. Then you realize they're serious. Because this isn't about money yet, it's about escape. Level 3, the junior front-end developer. Your salary is $52,000. You work remotely now. Your entire life exists inside Slack notifications and GitHub commits. You touch React for the first time. Nothing makes sense. Dangerously fast. You stop copying tutorials and start solving problems yourself. That changes everything. Your team lead starts trusting you with real features. Authentication pages, $94,000 a year. You no longer panic when bugs appear. Now you expect them. Junior developers message you constantly. Can you help me fix this? You remember being them. Confused, overwhelmed, dashboards, payment flows. You push to production for the first time. You refresh the live website 30 times after deployment. Terrified you broke something. You did. Production goes down for 7 minutes, longest 7 minutes of your life, and you never forget that feeling. Level 4, the mid-level front-end engineer. 3 years in, pretending to understand things during stand-up meetings. Now you explain concepts casually. Use effect, rendering cycles, performance optimization. You realize experience is just surviving enough confusion. The company migrates to TypeScript. Half the team complains. You secretly enjoy it. You start caring about architecture now. Code quality, scalability, clean systems, not just making things work. Your thinking changes. That's the real promotion. Level 5, the senior front-end engineer. $148,000 a year. You lead projects now. You join meetings you used to be terrified of. Product managers ask for impossible deadlines. Designers want pixel perfection. Back-end engineers blame front-end. Front-end blames back-end. You sit in the middle trying to keep the product alive. You mentor juniors, review pull requests, reject weak code politely. You become the developer you used to look up to on YouTube. That realization feels strange. You know React deeply now. Next.js performance optimization, accessibility, animations, system design. You can walk into almost any startup and contribute immediately. That makes you valuable, not coding. Adaptability. Level 6, the staff engineer, $210,000 total compensation. The company's bigger now. So are the problems. Millions of users, thousands of components. One bad deployment could cost millions. You stop thinking about pages, you think about systems, you decide front-end standards for entire teams, you influence architecture, hiring decisions, technical direction. You barely code some weeks. Mostly strategy now. You miss building simple things, but this is what growth looks like. Less execution, more responsibility. You notice something strange. The money stopped feeling emotional. At $50,000, every paycheck changed your life. At $200,000, the numbers feel abstract. Now you optimize for freedom, time, peace, meaningful work. Level 7, the engineering manager. You said you'd never become a manager. Now you manage 8 front-end developers. You spend your days in meetings, roadmaps, deadlines, hiring, conflict resolution. One developer wants promotion, another wants to quit, another is burned out and pretending not to be. You learned coding was easier than people, way easier. You still review architecture sometimes, but your real job now is protecting your team from chaos. You fight unrealistic deadlines, you defend engineering decisions, you absorb pressure so your team can focus.